So the pulley just got into the power steering line and ate it.
Oh geez, why are you? Okay.
This pulley, power steering pulley, got hungry and ate its friend. Actually, it ate itself. This is the power steering line, and that's the power steering pump. And the pump took a liking out of the line here. So my theory is we just cut it here, put the hose back on, and go about our business. Just cut it right here. And we pulled the line off because Josiah's dad did not want us to get metal shavings in the system. So we have since removed it from the system. That way. Oh, idiot! I have a vise on the back of my truck. How about that?
Don't squish your line.
Yeah. I didn't think I'd be the first one to use the vise, but no, it's okay. I can squish this line. Look at this old school 50s hacksaw.
If you don't clean off the metal shavings, it'll actually help the grip of the power steering. Your grip's better with that.
Power steering fluid. We can read.
Yeah, looks good to me. I got an automatic transmission. I also got an automatic power steering pump, so. Ow! Did you watch that happen? Ow!
Did you just move?
Yep.
Yeah, I moved it back.
Dumbass.
I moved it back!
Shouldn't have been able to.
Yeah, well, guess what, Linda? My fingernail got stuck between.
If you could move it, it wasn't tight.
My fingernail got stuck between
Wah.
20 gauge
Wah.
and
Wah.
the strength of my right hand.
Oh.
And righty's always higher than lefty.
Oh.
I don't want to bend it at the.
Support that.
Don't want to.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Snap it.
Yeah, we'll keep.
I like it. Should be fine.
We'll keep an eye. Well, yeah, look at it. It's 2 inches.
Oh.
More than the last
How many
time.
inches was the last time?
I don't know. Close. It was 0.0000. This sucker hit each other.
Mm-hmm.
The question is.
Oh.
All right. Found it. It's almost like we've done this before.
I thought you said it was empty.
I'll tell you what, it's not.
Did it need any? Did you even check? Dumbass.
I had no steering coming into the camp.
Dumbass.
Tell you what. Round 2.
Oh, you know how some people learn from their mistakes? I just make them consecutively. We're gonna leak a little more out, but what's that gonna hurt at this point, right?
You know that little warning says "Do not overfill."
That's a suggestion.
No, this is what that is.
Shot.
There you go. Reckon it's 4 low?
I think it's 4 low time. So we don't have a call on us, but figured we'd go play with the truck, and we made it this far in too high, and now we got stuck. I think we're stuck on the passenger side, but yeah, we got Josiah here to film. Hey. You guys saw him last time. Almost fell over last time. And we're gonna head up this canyon, and it gets pretty rowdy. So we have broke the front brake line. It ain't supposed to do that number. This one's kind of loose. This has no fluid in it.
There you go.
He just got it off. What'd you do?
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Got it off.
Got it off. We also killed the alternator. This guy died. So I've currently ran the truck battery off of the winch alternator. So needless to say, things are going good. Yeah, we're gonna fix this real quick. So we had originally thought that this broke, but in reality the flare is gone. Now to give you perspective, that's what a flare should look like, right? This is what the flare looks like on this. It's like not even there. So it was just loose because the flare was loose, or the flare was gone.
So we got ourselves someone stuck in the sand. So can't see if we can get him out. Got the endless around the soft shackles.
Woo!
Well, we got him out. What the hell?
Right. Well, the soft shackle broke. I guess she's not good for, what is it? 35,000 pounds. But we got him out. And as you guys saw, the soft shackle came back, actually hit the diff right there, took a huge chunk out of the diff, but it also snapped, what do you know? The rear brake line. Snapped it right off of its thing there. So soft shackle did not hold up. This knot right here is actually what dented that guy. Dented that. Welcome back, folks. We are back in the shop. So in the last clip you saw that the or the last clip you saw the line break, and we didn't really know what happened at the time. And in the last clip you saw, we realized what the issue was. Soft shackle broke, which I actually have that soft shackle right here. So this is the demise of my rear brakes. This guy goes around like this. Hold on, not working. This guy is supposed to come around and be attached to this doodad, but it is no longer attached. So it's good to know that I did not rig up incorrectly. We broke the rear brake line, and then we also dented the diff cover. Actually worse than I thought it was. But let me show you the diff cover, the brake line again, and then also show you how we got home with no rear brakes. So obviously, as you can tell, brake line is gone, not there anymore. It also dented this pretty hard. I don't know if this is gonna leak or not, because there's obviously no pressure, because this snapped. So this also could be fatigued, I don't know. But that will be a problem for a later date. It also dented the diff cover pretty hard right here. That's where probably the knot hit, it looks like. Because if you look at this guy right here, that's a pretty good indentation right there. But you can see a little dimple right here. That is the ring gear. So it didn't puncture through it, but we're gonna have to replace that. That's no good. So to make it home, what you're looking at here is the brake line was pinched off at the broken point. So this is the good line right here, comes in. This was the splitter, and the splitter block was at the end of this. So we basically pinched off that braided line with the vice grips, then zip tied it to the link bar, and it gave me no issues, no leaking at all, no fluid at the end of this. So that's how we got home with front brakes only. Welcome back to the channel, folks. It is another day, another beautiful day working in the shop. And I've made some strange and uncomfortable realizations. Let me show you what I got. Realization is that my welds are cracking, and this whole bottom section, you probably can't see it, flat on top of the plate over, that weld is actually pulling up off of the flat top plate, and then it's cracked like right there. You can kind of see it a little bit. You can see it's lifting up off of the tape or the flat plate. See the, oh, there you can see the crack. Nice. So that's a concern. The good news is that it held up and I was able to make it home, but that crack just warranted the reason for a full inspection on the link setup. So good to do anyways. We've been running the truck for 2 trips now, pretty hard. So not a bad idea to kind of run through all those things and check them all on the front links mounts too. So we're gonna check all of that, but we're also gonna grind those out a little bit, re-weld them, and then gusset the tops and basically just fill it all in, make it a little bit stronger as a whole, because clearly they're good, but they're suffering some fatigue. So looking back on the footage of when the brake line broke, or I should say the soft shackle broke, and it eventually snapped the brake line. I probably didn't need to hit that truck as hard as I did. That was my mistake. That was completely operator error. Realistic, I mean, he got out, so the job was done, which is good. The customer always gets out. Customer's always right. So that job was done. But it was only a 2-wheel drive truck. He wasn't frame in the sand. He was about half a tire, maybe a quarter of a tire in. Stuck, no doubt, but he wasn't necessarily like frame deep, buried in. I probably could have hit him with half the speed that I hit him with, and they would have just popped him right out, and then I could have carried him through the wash with his trailer and helped him get out. But I mean, obviously he made it himself out once he got the momentum. So that was my fault. Breaking this was 100% my fault. Doesn't justify that this broke. This is designed to hold 35,000 pounds, and I find it hard to believe that that's what we exceeded pulling that truck and trailer. Possible, but I don't think so. But the other side to it too is this also could have had a fray or been slightly damaged. Like for example, this little section right here where it's already starting to kind of fray, right? And that's even before the break, right there. So it's possible that there was already some fatigue in the equipment prior to it getting hit on. Don't know. So we're gonna keep using these guys. I have 5 more of them now, and if we break another one, then we're gonna throw them all away. But I will give them a second chance. I will take the blame for this one. I've already fixed the truck, obviously, so that's not an issue. And it wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, it's not gonna discredit these yet.